Hi everybody, it's Suzuki 96. We're not doing any intro or anything on this edition of the Deadbeat Club. I'm just gonna do these last few rolls of pennies from the two half boxes that made the whole box of the worst pennies in history. So yeah, I've got about 10 rolls, maybe one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And yeah, I know it's late. I don't care. I slept all day. I was sick. Hey, James, me too. So yeah, I'm just gonna do these 7 rolls from the awful pennies so that when I start on Monday, everything is nice and fresh. Not looking at this no Wheaties, filled box of mess. So I want to get them off my desk. I'm not going through all of these for errors and that kind of stuff. I'm just going to cherry pick them and then I'm going back to bed. Have several days and then they gave me some medicine. I had a reaction to today, so yeah, it's been real. These were the rolls that had all the Canadians in them and very few names or anything even worth looking at. I said I'm not going through these hunting any anomalies. I'm just over this. I'm over these pens. I want them gone. Yeah, for Monday we have some car wash orders, nickels. I don't know what to do about sound. The my heater unit is making a tremendous amount of noise. Hang on. Let me see if I can figure out what the problem is. Alright, is that any better? I've been having audio issues ever since last week. My computer did a Windows update and it screwed up my audio. Figure out. I had all my cameras unplugged and now I don't know which camera is which anymore. Check, 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 check. Is it any better? Hello? west. I don't know which one of these cameras is which, and which one has the sound. Check it, check. Which camera is that? Is that better? I don't know. I'll have to work on that before Monday. Well, I turned the heat. See, our building, we don't control the heat. We don't have like thermostat or anything. The one unit just does the whole building, and these vents just blow air. And they came in and worked on mine, and now it is so loud I can't stand it. It drowns out everything. It stinks. I hate it. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get. So let me see who's here. James, Chew, Mud Swat, and Greenwood. All right. Well, I didn't expect anybody, so I just did this so I can get rid of these horrible rolls. I'll check a few of them, but I don't see anything promising in this roll. I've got to start cashing some of this stuff in. I have, I'm sure, a crap load of pennies. And I also have a lot of quarters. I need to get all this stuff cashed in so I can get some fresh coins. That they gotta be better than these. These were the worst, except for the plethora of Canadians. I'm trying to clear my desk off because I need to set up my scales so I can send out last month's prizes. And I have no room because I have all these pennies everywhere. So I slept all day. And now, of course, when it's time to sleep, I cannot do so. But yeah, it was a rough week. Got food poisoning. And oh, look, we got this is the second roll. We got a Canadian. Of course, that is a Canadian. This Canadian. So anyway, they gave me some medicine, and I took one yesterday at lunch, and it didn't bother me. But then this morning, I'm supposed to take it twice a day, and I took one this morning with my other meds, and oh my goodness, was I ill. And there wasn't anybody here, so I just been fighting it all day and drank a ton of water and tried to flush my system out, and that seemed to work, and I feel okay now. But my week was pretty much shot. So let's see what your Canadian is. Oh, let's find my little Canadian book here. Booked plural. But yeah, I got car wash quarters Monday. I went to see my friend Q, and there's a car wash near him that spits out quarters. So we will have quarters for Monday night. Okay, 1999. We already have a 1999. I just gotta look at something. Well, they both look about the same quality wise. So we just add that one to the stack. Doesn't need to go in the law book. Crypt Keeper. Hello. Yeah, we're just playing with the last 7 rolls of pennies from the worst set of custom roll pennies I have ever gotten, except that it has given me a wonderful collection of Canadian pennies now. I can't even, I've lost count of how many. I have it written down though, how many I've put in the book. In the books, I actually went and bought albums for them because there were so many of them. We, in addition to the quarters that I have for Monday, I have 1 roll of $50, and we also have some nickels and dimes that are bankrolled. So we are not short on things to look at. We'll be good to go for a while now. As long as I can stay good to go. Like I said, I am not looking at these pennies for errors or anything. I'm strictly looking for Wheaties, Indian heads, and foreigners. Just because I am so over the last $25 worth of pennies that I got. I just want them gone. And Sunday I'm gonna have a coin roll-a-thon because I was gonna just take them, put them in the coin star, but our coin star, the one close to me, does not have an Amazon credit option, and I don't like giving Coinstar 10% of my money to get cash back. So I'll be rolling them up. And I got a bunch of quarters. There's absolutely nothing in this roll. Yeah, I got a bunch of quarters and nickels I need to roll. Oh, I also have a couple rolls of dimes for dessert. So, but I have pennies everywhere. I'm sure I have over $100. And I'm giving you that as a hint because we don't play the old how many pennies are there game. I gotta find a big enough container to dump them all in. before I start rolling them up. I mean, I've got some that are already rolled. Yeah. Oh, what did I do with my? Is this? Oh yeah. Found this and I couldn't see who it was. Oh, okay. It's Edith Kanakaole, which is Hawaiian for I'm running the show, I guess. I don't know. You guys can tell I am not functioning at full capacity, but I am considerably better. I'm supposed to be going to a play tomorrow. One of the local theater groups has invited all of us old farts from a senior home to go see a play. They're sending a bus for us. I don't know if I'm going. We'll see how I feel. Okay, here's another Canadian out of this roll that I just opened. I would like to find at least one more wheatie. I really have not done well on wheat pennies at all. Terrible situation. And our weather is just going from one extreme to the other. It's crazy. It'll be like 70 in the day and 34 when I woke up this morning. I want to do my plants, get my plants started. I have a little mini greenhouse. I want to get out on the balcony and get it set up and lashed down so it doesn't land on my neighbors. But the weather's been too weird. One minute it's raining, next minute it's snowing. Almost wondering if I'm even going to get the plants done. Nothing in there except that 83. Let's see if we need that. Get my here. 83. There we have. Okie dokie, another in the extras. I'm just going to roll these right back up. Just put one out of the bin in there. Roll them back up. Timber. So, anybody have any exciting stuff that happened this week while I was out of it? I've been so out of it, I only watched like maybe a couple of people's videos this week. I watched a Robert Ferguson getting thrown off the beach by a security guard video. And I watched a little bit of Sir Benji hunting $50. And I watched Digging with Deej, rock hunting. And I think that's about it. I've been binge watching Dragnet, the really old ones from the 50s. It's hysterically funny. That's away. I do mark my rolls after I have sorted them. I roll them back up. I actually mark my rolls because Sir Benji and I go to the same bank sometimes, and I don't want him wasting his time uh, going through rolls I've already picked. So I made a special mark that I put on them, and if the bank gives him, because he likes to get customer rolls, and if they give him one that has that mark on it, he knows it's already been searched. So he can give it back to him. Okay. Roll number 4 of 7. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a Lincoln Life. It's pretty decent. Leave that there as a space holder. Come on, Wheaties. I need Wheaties. Dang it. At least one more before I get to the end. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go to that play or not. Depends on how I feel. Because I'd hate to get away from home and then be not well and not be able to leave because I went over there on a bus. So it'd be different if I had a car and I could just, you know, say, well, excuse me, I'm not feeling well, I have to go home and get up and go. But I can't do that. Well, I see absolutely nothing in this roll. So, except for we got the Lincoln Life thing happened in there. It's the cabin. His cabin in the woods. Which back then, pretty much everybody lived in a cabin. Except the really rich people. Yeah, we had part of my family that moved to Nebraska and they lived in one of those houses that they could order from Sears, and it came with all the numbered and lettered pieces and you assembled it yourself. That was kind of a thing for a while. I have pictures of that house. It's kind of cool. The house I wish I had pictures of is the one my dad and my grandfather built in Iowa. I lived in it, but I was too young. I was too young to remember. And it was built before I was born. And my grandfather passed away before I was born, so I never knew him. I guess years later, many years later, that farmhouse was burned to the ground by a bunch of dumb crackheads. Oh, well, we got 2 more rolls to go here. I can file that one. I got more of them than I did Wheaties. I'm gonna open up. Did make some progress. It was a strange weekend. Did that big yard sale. Canadian 89. I know we already have the 80. Here's another Canadian 94. Let's see if we need that one. Yeah, after I get all done with this, I have a box that has some Canadians in it that I can add to the books. I just don't want to add them right now because I don't want to mess up my count on how many Canadians this $25 worth pennies had in it. Anyway, I had to take the van I rented to go to the big yard sale. I had to take it back a day early because it had expired plates on it. If you can believe that. They rented me a vehicle with expired plates. So I got a little compensation. I probably could have been a Karen about it, but I wasn't because I need to still rent from there. So I did end up getting a half a tank of gas for free and 2 extra days of using the van. It was good because not feeling well, it took me a while to take all the rest of the stuff either to my storage or to a donation center to get rid of. So, yeah, the manager was pretty embarrassed because apparently I wasn't the only one that got a van or a vehicle with an expired plate on it. Somebody just totally dropped the ball there. Nice van. It was a Chrysler. Well, the first one was a Chrysler Pacifica, like a 2014 or something. And then they didn't have the sticker for the plate when I took it back on Monday. And I had rented it until Tuesday. So they had to give me a different one. So they gave me a 2024 Pacifica that only had 4,000 miles on it. And so I drove that for a couple of days. But that's also how I got the food poisoning because I was out and about so much that I ended up eating places other than home. I'm glad I had the van though, because Wednesday I used it to go to urgent care. That's how I found out I had the food poisoning, and then I ended up having an allergic reaction to yet another medication. I seem to be real good at that. I have so many allergies. I'm allergic to the world. Let me add these over here to Little Canada. And we are at the last roll, and here's more Canada. I mean, I knew I was going to get more Canadian coins when I came back to Michigan, but I did not realize it was going to be like this. This is cuckoo. Okay, 7. 87. I have an 87, and it's better than that. Okay, get in line with the duplicates. I have a lot of duplicates. I gave some away the other day. What in the world am I looking at here? Just a really ate up penny. That looks like one of my detector finds. It is worn down. And it's only a 2000. Let's see if it's a wide AM 2000. Blink. Oh, give me that back. So I can roll them up. This is the last chance to find another Wheatie. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I have a little hope. Down to like the last 5. Nada. Nada, zero, zippy. Alright, well, at least they will be off my desk. So as soon as I roll these up, we can do the final tally. Got my fingers stuck in a penny roll. Yeah, I think everybody left me. I don't think there's anybody. And I know it's pretty boring when you're not finding anything and you don't have a bunch of giveaways. I'm just here. I'm here for the party. As Fortune Wilson used to sing. Okay. Those bad boys up. All right. So let me do a head count here. We'll start with the Canadians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, wait, there's more. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. But wait, there's more. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78 out of $25 worth of supposed US coins, US pennies. I got 78 Canadian pennies. That is just insane. Let me write this down. The oldest we got was a King George 1947 maple leaf with the blunt 7. Yep, 78 Canadian pennies. Unbelievable. Now, this, I have one group here that I've already checked the albums to see if I need them. And I don't, so those will be giveaways. Now I have to check these against the books, but I'm not going to do that right this minute. We also got 2 dimes that were mixed in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the Lincoln Life pennies. Some of them are in pretty good shape and some of them are horrible. I will try to group those so we can share them. Excuse me, because I have those. I don't need any more of those, and some of them are in very good shape. Then we have a 3S pennies, 70S, 71S, and 74S, which I've got to check my penny book for. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wheat pennies. 78 Canadians, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wheat pennies. We got a 45, $57, D, another 57D, a 1938, that's a pretty good one. This is a really nice penny here, 58D, got some nice toning on it. Oops. Another 57D. A 46. And a 47D. So that was our big weedy supply there. All right. All right. SkyQuest! Everybody left me. I was just wrapping up the worst box of customer rolled pennies in the history of the world. Strange, strange, strange assortment of pennies. These were customer rolls, and I ended up with 8 Wheaties out of $25. 8 Lincoln Life pennies, 2 dimes, and an unbelievable 78 Canadian pennies. You heard me right, 78 Canadian pennies. Oh my goodness. I've been sick all week, Sky, but I'm better now. I just took the whole day today and just didn't do anything. The problem is I did do one thing, which was nap a lot, and now I can't sleep. So I wanted to finish the last 7 rolls of disgusting pennies so I can get rid of them. I don't ever want to see them again. Oh, just awful. Just awful. Well, yeah, I know I'm in Michigan, but that's a little excessive even for Michigan. I'm pretty sure these rolls had been pretty well picked, and whoever picked them uh, didn't save Canadian pennies. So now I'm going to go through my albums. I ended up buying albums because I had so many Canadians coming out of the spot. Okay, look at it. Now I'm checking my albums before I do anything with these. I've checked most of them. I have about 25 here. I've got to look in the album like I need this one. Here's one. Well, I ended up with food poisoning at the beginning of the week, and then they gave me some medicine at urgent care, and I had an allergic reaction to the medicine. That wasn't good. Yeah, I don't eat that one. So today I just didn't. I had a really bad reaction to it. It when I took it yesterday, I didn't take it with any other medications, and then I took it today with my regular meds, and they did not mix. Something in there said, we ain't doing this, honey. We not taking this. There's another one I need. I want to see how close I can come to filling these albums with what there's another one, with what I found in this hunt. And then I have a few in a box from other hunts, but I want to see how close I get. I can't read that. A 67 to 92. I don't know where that goes. Is that what that says? I'll have to set that one aside. I don't know. I don't know where in the book it goes. 74. Oh, okay, I already have 74. 89. Sure, I just put one in. This is a better 89 than the one I just put in. So, just one in instead. There's so many. 80. Yeah. Next, 99. I have a really nice 99 in there. 85. Okay. There are two varieties of the 85. There's a blunt 5 and a pointed 5. I'm guessing this is a blunt 5, but I'm going to have to look that up because I do not know much about Canadian pennies. Apparently, they have some value. I don't know. Let me see here. 1985. Type the right date in so it works better now. Yeah. Blunt or pointed 5. I'm finding a link. Okay. So, okay. That's what the bullet looks like. Oh, I see. It's on the end of the 5. Okay, now I can go back to mine. Okay, mine is the blunt 5. All right, I need that. Good to know. I'm learning Canadian varieties now. Oh my goodness. 1999. We have 75. And I need that one. Yeah, I was reading a newspaper article where people in Canada got confused when they discontinued making pennies and thought that the pennies were no good and threw them away, like we're throwing pennies in the trash. They did not realize that you could still use them. And I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to get the older pennies because the Canadians threw them in the trash. That's pretty weird. Pretty weird. Some of them were a little smarter and took them down to Florida and different places and sent them. And why was that in the 1960s a lot? There's supposed to be something about the 1980 pennies too. Oops. That was fun. I just turned everything off. Okay. Oh wow. It's worth 12 cents. Woohoo! Uh, I don't know why I had that. That's a bad eyesight thing. I had it in the 1960 hole. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that was nasty. 2000. Oh, but I need it. So I'm going to keep it till we find a better one. Already have one of those. And I've got a lot of those. Welcome to Canada. Already have that. Still got about 9 more to look up. 3. Have that. 93. Oops. Needed that. Hi, Bart. Oops, that's not a Canadian. Why is he in there? Oh, this is one we saved because of trying to figure out that little flaw. we zoomed in on it. I'm going to zoom in on it again. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but you can plainly, and it doesn't appear to be like just a stain, we're not sure what is happening there, but it runs all the way up from one part of it to the other. So I saved that to ask somebody about because I don't know what's going on with that penny. This is a really nasty Canadian penny that I can't even read the date on. I don't know. And I don't know. 97. I have a really nice 97 book already. Well, that's not Canadian either. How did that get in with the Canadians? So that's two that have messed up my count. So I have to change my tally. Instead of 78, it's 76. And the last one is another 89. All right. Well, I did pretty well. In my books. Oops. So I gotta change the tally and gather up these. I keep track when I do boxes of what I end up with. This this was a strange. This was like two half boxes that I put together and made one box. Half of them, I mean, they all came from the same bank, but half of them Sir Benji got, and he gave me half the box. Well, sold me half the box. When we discovered they were really wonky. And then I ended up getting some more just like them from the bank a few days later. I was really disappointed. And I just want to get them out of here. I want to move on and get back to some regular. Yeah, these have definitely been pickied through. So now let me see how many I put in my albums total from that 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 36, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Well, 37, because I've got one that I can't figure out where to put. So, 38 distinct Canadians. The rest of the 76 were duplicates. That's pretty wild. And the reason I did that was because now I want to take the other few Canadian pennies that I have from previous hunts and add them to the owl and see where I end up. Two-sided box on the other side. Pretty. Let's see what else we got. 64. 64. 82. 82. I like this one better. Not fall. That. 87 to 67. Yeah, see, there's no slots in these books for those, the centennial and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure where to place that. That's the second one of those. Oh, heck. You just dropped one of the books on the floor. Some of the pennies jumped out. Found a $50 while I was down there. I'm going to put these back in. 3 that fell out. 1970. A 78. Already have a 78. So where that came from. 72. 77. Already have that. Yeah, we're now working out of my previously found Canadians. Because I only want to keep just the ones I need. 2001. Let's see. Yeah, I need that. $60. We have that. Another 64. I got more Canadians in this box than I thought I did. Already have that. Need that. $86. Got that. Okay, got about 5 more in here. There we go. 2,000. Already have a very nice one of those. Bypass that. 82. I have that. 99. Very nice. Looks like an uncirculated 78. Got that. 2 more. 94. Got that. And the last one is a 68. That's alrighty. My Canadian pennies are all up to date and sorted. Alrighty. That means I can get all this off my desk. So I can set up my scale in the morning and get my last month's gift-aways mailed out. Okey-dokey. Put all these little things away. Extra Canadians. Extra Canadians. And extra Canadians. A lot of extra Canadians. These are there. Right. I actually look semi-organized, except that I'm not. And I got these the other day out of the pop machine over at the Salvation Army. They have a machine that gives dollar coins. I gotta put the hinky do back up. So I got Andrew Jackson and I think Abe Lincoln was the other one. Yeah, and Abe Lincoln. I have a little book here. I have a couple more of them. I got a Susan B. Anthony, and, Ulysses Grant, James Holt. Yeah, that Salvation Army is right by where I have to go to the drugstore. So since I know it gives those coins out, I always wait to get a drink in there after I pick up my medications. And if you put a $5 bill in, you will get sometimes 3 of these back and sometimes 2 of them in 4 quarters. So it's like a slot machine to me. Hey, what am I going to get today? Okay, and then I've got some oddball coins. These 2 dimes were in those penny rolls. There's nothing exciting about them except that I made 9 cents on each one of them because they were in the penny rolls. So those can go in my miscellaneous change that needs to be rolled jar. I'm going to roll all this, but not before I create a new contest of guessing how much loose change I'm going to have to sit around and roll. And then I don't know what these nickels are. I'm trying to clear my desk. And so, 64. I think these are all 60s nickels. 64s. I don't know why I have a pile of 1964 nickels. This is not a 64. This is a new Buffalo. I'm going to put those. I have a box with assorted nickels in it that have, some may have been searched, some may not have been searched. But I got to get the cheat sheet out for those. It's a whole different container there. But, all right, now what is this? Mostly dimes, a few pennies. I don't recall having searched dimes for a while. I don't know what these are. I'll put them over here in this container. Monday we're gonna go through some of that mess. And on that note, I think I'm gonna try and go get some sleep. Oh, God. What are these now? Oh, these are from the pop machine. Just some quarters. We don't, our washers here where I live now don't take orders. We have to use these stupid cards. So, these are nothings. Well, I should be able to. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. I hardly ever go out to eat because my digestive system is so wonky, and I ate something I shouldn't have eaten, and it let me know about it. And then, just to add insult to injury, I had the allergic reaction to the medication they gave me to. It was supposed to make the food poisoning better, and it made it worse. But I figured out quite quickly what was happening there, and so I didn't eat a whole lot today, but I drank a lot to flush that medication out of my body. Okay, we have over here in the things to choose from for the Monday night show. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 rolls of nickels. We do have a couple more rolls of pennies. We have $30 worth of car wash quarters, a couple rolls of dimes. We've got a variety. So, and Monday night, we're going to do the makeup of the Patreon drawing. In fact, I'm 2 behind on Patreon. So, but we're definitely going to be doing one on Monday night. Let's see what else I've got in here. Oh, that's not open yet. Okay, there's a big roll of quarters, 3 more rolls of nickels, a couple rolls of dimes. Somewhere there's a roll of $50. So I have a lot of stuff here that needs to be searched. So we will commence getting back on that on Monday. Oh, I would love to find a laundromat that took the dollar coins. Ooh, I would do my laundry there every week. Yeah, I don't like these cards. It takes all the fun out. All right, well, I'm going to get a beverage and go to bed and maybe read a little bit. I was handed a book yesterday. That I will tell you, I don't like this guy. And he really was a slime ball. Uh, a music hustler who was credited with creating Iggy Pop, a guy named Kim Fowley, question mark, got involved with him and refused to do some of the slimy things he did to make people stars. And so, anyway, question mark gave me this book to read. And it is book one of three of Kim Fowley's autobiography, appropriately titled Lord of Garbage. Can't wait to see what's in that. Maybe I shouldn't read it tonight, though. It might give me nightmares. And I found, while I was going through some boxes the other day, I found a metal detecting finds box that I was gifted way back when by the Wheatie Boys down in Florida. So I'm thinking I'm going to store Wheaties in it. So got that. And I made enough room on my desk to set scale up tomorrow. So we will be able to try to get caught up on some stuff. Looks pretty good. So on that note, I'm going for up and another Canadian penny that fell out of that book. So I'll put her back in tomorrow. No, I'll put her back in now, because if I don't, it'll end up sitting on my desk instead of getting put away. I have a problem with things like that. Let's see if it's even, oops, one just fell out. 65, okay, this one goes here. And then I found another one that fell out. 71, same book. That doesn't look too bad. This up here so I can remember on Monday's show to tell everybody the final. Those horrible, horrible pennies. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going. So I'll pop back in sometime this weekend, I'm sure. I'm going to try to get my contest set up. So, everybody, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll see y'all later on. It's Susie Q96 signing off.